reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out. You can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones. You won't ache my soul. You can't get to me. And there is no barricade.
Hi guys, so happy 4th of July. Thank you for joining me today on this really festive video. I mean, red, white, blue, orange. Thank you guys so much for joining me today in this really fun and festive video where I show you how to get this wavy hair, this waterproof, water resistant, and sweat-proof makeup, and a bunch of casual outfits that you can wear to any 4th of July barbecue. So, the tips and tricks that I'm going to give you include using primer, and using a lot of primer. Did I mention primer? This tutorial, this makeup tutorial is really special because you really need to use primer. I used a face primer. I actually used 2 face primers. I used a setting spray. I used a primer on my eyes. I used a primer just everywhere. So really pay attention to why I do certain things in these videos. I'm going to have a blog post on this entire tutorial, really going into depth and explaining the makeup especially on how to really get it, the tips and tricks on why I use certain products, and if this is actually waterproof. So I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks on how to recreate this hairstyle that I have here. As for the outfits are my personal style. You can jazz them up, tone them down, do whatever you want with them. If you guys want to learn how to get this hair, this makeup, or get some casual outfit ideas, then please keep on watching. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take out this hair. So this is what my hair looks like when I get out of the shower. It is just a little bit dry. It is towel dried and then it dries very quickly in the front. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this Kevin Murphy Hair Resort Spray, and I'm going to spray this all over my hair. And as I do that, I'm going to crunch my hair up. So I just want to keep playing with it until I feel like it's going to dry like this. But if you have very straight hair and your hair is very hard to curl, or it's very thin and it basically just dries straight, then the next step that I would go into is taking some hairspray. This is my Sebastian Shaper Plus Extra Hold Hairspray. And what you're gonna do with the hairspray is you're going to spray these together on your hands. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this guy and a little bit of this guy, rub them together, and I'm just going to put those through my hair, and I want to squeeze and then kind of let it fall off my hand, squeeze, let it fall off my hand. You don't want to pull at it. You can just let the hair sit depending on how curly you want it to go. I'm just gonna let mine sit like this as I do my makeup. It'll probably be dry by the time I finish my makeup. So the biggest thing when it comes to getting sweat-proof makeup is primer. So in this video, I'm going to be basically using every single primer imaginable. To start out, I'm going to be using my MAC Fix Plus, and this is Cucumber. Once I've let that set and dry, I'm going to be using my Fix and Perfect Primer from Meron. For my foundation, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever HD Foundation in N153. For my concealer, I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and this is in the color Tan. I'm also going to be using my LA Girl Pro concealers to contour my face and give myself a little bit more color. These are in 984 and 987. For highlight, I'm going to be using NYX's Illuminator, and this is in the color Gleam. For my brows, I'm going to be starting out with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil in dark brown. I'm then going to be taking just a tiny bit of my NYX Brow Gel in chocolate, just to fill in the ends. To set these brows so that they don't move whatsoever this 4th of July, I'm going to be taking any clear brow gel or brow mascara like this one right here from NYX Cosmetics. This is a brow mascara in the color Brunette. I'm just going to brush this through my brows to keep them in place. I'm going to be jumping back to my MAC Fix Plus in Cucumber, and I'm going to spray my face all over before I put any powder on top. I'm going to be moving on to powder. Now the thing about powder is powder's gonna help us set our makeup, but powder isn't going to necessarily stay in sweat, water, or anything like that. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we put as minimal powder as possible and that we don't cake it on. I want to make sure that this powder is extremely blended in. So I'm going to just put a little bit on my brush and keep going back into the same spots. I'm then going to be taking some of my NYX HD Banana Powder just to highlight underneath my eyes and get into those small little crevices. For blush, I'm going to be using just a tiny bit of Max Frankly Scarlet. To contour, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in light to medium. And again, we're only going to be using just a little bit of powder. For highlight, I'm going to be using my Becca Cosmetics highlighter in Opal. I want my highlight to really show in this look, so I'm going to be taking my fan brush and my MAC Fix Plus again, and I'm just going to be spraying my MAC Fix Plus on my brush, just a tiny bit, shaking it off a little bit, dipping it into my highlighter. To move on to the eyes, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Primer in Original. And on top of that, I'm going to be placing my MAC's Paint Pot in Laying Low. I'm going to be taking some of my NYX HD powder just to set all of my primers on my eyes. For the color in my crease, I'm going to be using this red-brown color from my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm then going to go into my Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to be using the color Sable. after I've buffed Sable into the crease, I'm going to be taking just a tiny bit of espresso on a pencil brush and blending that into the very outer crease. To transition my browns just a little bit better to my brow bone, I'm going to be taking LT Brown from the Lorac Pro Palette 2, and I'm just going to be blending that right above. For the inner corners of my eyes, I wanted to add a pop of glitter. This is a silver eye dust from Jessie's Girl, and this is in the color Starshine. To make sure that this glitter doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. I'm then going to be brightening up my eyes just a little bit more, and I'm taking my IT Cosmetics eyeliner in Highlight, and this is going to go directly into my waterline. To line my eyes, I'm going to be taking my Liner Love from IT Cosmetics, and this is in the color Black. If you want to go for more of a pop of color, try using a blue eyeliner. And of course, we want to make sure that we apply waterproof or water-resistant mascara. This is the CK1 mascara. To start out with the lips, I'm going to be using my Jordana lip liner pencil, and this is in the color Sedona Red. On top of that, I'm going to be using my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick, and this is in the color Succulent. To finish off this tutorial and to make sure that none of this makeup moves throughout my night, I'm going to spray it one last time with my MAC Fix Plus in Cucumber. So for outfit number 1, we have some really comfortable jeans, any t-shirt, and just some flip-flops, and dress it up with some decorations. For outfit number 2, we have some high-waisted shorts, some gladiator shoes, and a red crop top. And outfit number 3, for those of you that want to get a little bit more dressed up, I did a whole white on white ensemble. So we have some high-waisted shorts, a white crop top, a white cardigan, and some white flip-flops. And that is it, guys, for this whole tutorial. I hope you enjoyed all of these looks. Now let's go test this out and actually see if this makeup is sweat-proof. Or should I say waterproof? This makeup is supposed to be sweat-proof, so we're going to put it to the ultimate test, and we're going to see if it is waterproof. So we're going to jump in the pool and see if it's waterproof.
And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down to fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
Hey guys, so this makeup passed the waterproof test. That is insane. I haven't taken any of it off of my face, but from the looks of it, it doesn't come off on the white part of the towel. So that looks really good. So try swimming in this makeup and let me know how it goes. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful and happy, positive 4th of July. Love you guys. See you soon.